Sorry, I didn't realize that the countdown was over. Okay, sorry. Anyways, today I'm going to teach you how to make a candy fatty, like the one that I'm wearing. Mine isn't incredibly huge. Most of the epic fatties are bigger than mine. Mine's just a little baby. It's this, and it says playtime, because there's a backstory, perverted stuff involved. Anyways, I'm going to teach you how to make a fatty. They're really, really easy, so don't stress about it. It's actually like my little baby cousin could do it. Anyways, what you're gonna need string, of course. You're gonna need connector beads. Yours can be the same color as like your main beads, but you're gonna need a bead that you have set, like you know it's gonna be your connector. Like I'm gonna use these little crystally bead things as my connector beads, and I'm gonna use. Does this even look good together? Not really. And I'm gonna use these yellow metallic for the base. Okay, so I usually do mine off the spool because I hate wasting my string. So, anyways, what? I hope you like my Xbox pants. Say that's mine, but you can play with it. Anyways, I'm tangled. Okay. Anyways, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get. Oh man, I dropped something. Anyways, sorry, like ADD's freaking killing me to death over here. What we're gonna do is you can choose a number. Since I'm OCD and I have a even number thing, I have to have even numbers, but mine's gonna be 4. You put on 4 of your base color, which in my case will be yellow, like this, and then you put on your connector bead, which is this, and then you would go and you just put some more of your base color on. I would totally edit all of this out or whatever, but because I can't find a good editing software right now, because this is like my new account and my old account got terminated and all this, and my old computer did as well, then I don't have an editing software, and I've tried so many different ones and they don't work for me. But unless you want me to like make a million little bitty tiny segments, then you're gonna have to unfortunately watch me do this. I'm so sorry to bore you to death. I'll try to talk you to death before I bore you to death. So, but you keep putting it on until it's the length of your wrist, which I don't know if mine's gonna be the length of my wrist, because these are all these little crystally bead things I have left, and I promised someone I'd make them a fatty. Didn't tell them what it would look like, so I hope they hate it. No, I'm just kidding. They probably will, because yellow and purple is not looking that great right now. But okay, so you put on your last 4, and I'm dropping mine everywhere because I'm an idiot. Put on your last 4, and then you have to put on your last connector bead. You can't put on your last 4 and then put a connector bead, because it would just screw it all up. Yeah, that's right. I'm being mean. I have a mean streak. But you tie it sorry, I'm a dumbass. Tie it relatively tight, which I am always freaking out that mine's going to come undone, even though I haven't had one break on me yet. It's just bad experiences whenever I was little, biting on a bracelet. So I'm still just like traumatized since I've been 5. So tie it as many times as you want to. Well, I guess you can leave that there. Yeah, leave that there. Get out just a little bit of string. Cut it off your spool if you were on your spool or whatever. And then you can do yours a different color, or you can do it the same color, or you can add on charms or blah blah blah, whatever your heart desires. But I'm gonna add on some of these purple. But okay, make sure that you're coming out of a connector bead, like right here. I'm coming out of this big nice little crystal-y thing. Crystal-y, huh? Anyways, then you put on 4 more of a bead. Well, not a bead. Form of beads. They can be the same color, different color, but in this case I'm switching it up. I'm going to use purple, which yellow and purple are not my most favorite colors together, but oh well. And then what you're going to do is, once you get them on, you're going to put it under your, you're going to put it through your connector bead. That's the point of it being a connector bead, and plus it can just be there to look fancy, and it should look like this. If you've ever made an X-based cuff, this is kind of similar, I guess. This is what people relate it to, or they relate an X-base to a fatty, but it's similar. If you've ever made an X, then you should be able to make this, you know, really, really easy without any hassle, whatever you want to call it. But you put on 4 more beads, and then you put it under the next connector bead, like so. Pull it really tight. Or you can have it loose and make it look all ghetto awesome. I mean, I guess it could look ghetto awesome. Yours could epically fail, and if it does, then I am so terribly sorry if I said that and I made it fail. But, yeah, just make sure that you're going under connector beads, and if you kind of skip a connector bead and go under like a bead, then it may look a little weird, but hey, if you want it to look like that, then you just go right ahead there, sport. But basically, you keep on adding your colorful beads. Well, colorful, yours can be really dull and boring. I have a too big of an imagination. Sorry, I keep like changing my answer about everything and talking to myself like a crazy person, but we're all crazy people inside. Okay. Uh-oh, that's not what you're supposed to do. Not in the slightest bit. Don't get it tied, whatever you do. Okay, so I'm to my very last point, and I'm trying really hard to grab some beads, but my fingers won't let me out of this stupid box. And you get your last 4 and you put them on, and if you want this to be the end of your fatty, then great, wonderful, congratulations, you are done. And all you have to do is put it under your last connector bead and tie it off and cut it, and you'll be done. But if you want to make it bigger, if you want to add things besides beads like charms or whatever, then which I like tying mine, you know, just for safety reasons, because like I said, bad experiences. But you can be done right here, or you can keep on, and basically all you do is you keep going under this connector bead. You don't get a new connector bead like you would if you were going to be making an X cuff. You just keep going under the same big connector bead. In your case, it may not be a giant crystal. And why is there a security scan in the middle of my video? This is insanity, I say. What the F is freaking wrong with you, you freaking Nazis? They're freaking spamming me. Okay, anyways, sorry about that if you're a Nazi. Not aiming that towards you. But you just keep going under your connector bead, and now my phone's ringing. Anyways, you keep putting it under your connector bead, and then you tie it off, and you can do as many layers as you want to, and then you'll be done. That's basically it. Thanks for watching, guys. See my ugly face. Bye!